Oh no.
He's a big giant snake. I don't know how big it is.
I can breathe again. Well, at least to you guys, because it's funny. Okay, let's react to Analog Horror Episode 1. Vienna cards, living
Two
research.
paper towels and a little baggie.
Hold on, let me do this real quick. Bye. Ah! We're back. Ah! That was scary. Yeah, this is a TJ Maxx ad. Wait, what about PJ Maxx? That's a good show.
Loud.
It used to be.
I'm
gonna hide like this when I'm scared.
We don't want to if you're going to get scared like a baby.
Classified material. Hold up, let's read this. This is for educational purposes.
I needed 2 of them. You gave me 1. And I gotta wait longer.
Yes, indeed. This is the most wholesome ending beginning. I haven't watched this since it recently came out. So this is gonna be like my first time reacting again.
When those get
What?
dry.
Oh no!
When those get dry, I'm gonna put them in there and put them in that bag.
Well, now Charles Darwin's wrong. I hate when people are proven wrong. Is that a mutton or a steak? Comment below if that's a mutton or a steak. Because I really want to know. It looks tasty anyways.
First, what are these new life forms?
True.
Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are and where they came from.
Why is it going on in the sky?
Coming to invade Earth?
No.
The demons who come from hell to purge.
I mean, this is analog horror, so it makes sense.
Scientists have discovered. No. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere.
Huh.
Why or how? But one thing is for certain. Earth is now their home.
Welcome, new creatures. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I'll be back soon.
But don't buy that door and things. Don't forget about little buddy there.
I had to speedrun that.
Well known today. But here is what we do know.
Because I don't want to disappoint you.
These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones.
Yeah.
They greatly resemble animals with no skin.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Neocarnes.
That's a cool name.
Species consume decay.
He said the title. He said the title. He said the title.
Organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their carne.
That makes sense.
The carnes only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which
Huh.
leads to the first creature of the carnes species.
I'm so excited. That's just a root.
The meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small.
Hey, there's actually such a thing called plantimals. It's like plant animals, like the leaf bunny, like the leaf sheep, sea slug. I had to catch my breath. Because they photosynthesize whenever their heads get chopped off so they can create a new body. They do it to fight against parasites.
Tested. The only difference
There's gonna be multiple facts this video. Are you excited?
dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi.
So they're vine molds. I thought Vine was like the best platform ever until it fucking imploded.
A primary stem structure is the host to divisions of other, smaller branches, and each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs.
Veins and arteries. So does that mean the noodles have noodles inside them? That's basically all plants. That is made of meat, which is them.
Nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its
Wow, I like those photos.
it absorbs the material and processes it into use.
Also, these creatures aren't real, so if you're watching this with any family member that might believe in these things, they're not real. So sorry if you get fucking jump scared to death.
Energy. Although, the crow also obtains energy through another means.
What?
Using a sophisticated
I did not like that part.
photosynthesis.
Oh yeah. Why did pause though? It scared the crap out of me.
Branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crow.
Sorry I'm late to making this video. I was gonna make a community post on Halloween, but I didn't decide to do that. But hey, early November is good enough anyways.
Because of
The
its
closest you'll get.
it thrives in almost all types of environments.
Hey, why is that part of Brazil blacked out? Is that its pimple? That's literally the only place they're not available.
To spread across the world
Oh.
and can
I
be
can't even read. I can't comprehend.
It got removed.
because of its efficiency. It thrives in almost all types of environments.
Is
Easily
there?
allowing it to spread across the world and can be found
How's
pretty
it
much
going?
anywhere. Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many
Big
major
red.
changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors. But
Oh no, I don't want grass to go
cycle,
extinct.
where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead.
Huh, they're part of a new cycle?
Crawl's abundance grants
That's
plenty of
dumb.
nourishment to
We don't need
all
more to the cycle.
from plants feeding on the decayed crawl,
What?
herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey and are able to eat the crawl.
In the green.
Hold that, let me do that.
Well, we still got a few minutes to wait, but
It's gonna be this.
pull up your pants and get them off your feet so you can keep them on. We need to get them some more water.
Okay, I'm back. I got a fish. That's a recent, it was like the beginning of October.
Presence of all these animals
11th.
leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl. The cycle
Mmm, tastes so gross.
This form of symbiosis leads to an environment
With the plants, it
where
tastes good.
populations thrive.
Crawl, you're at the bottom of the food chain, money. Or is he? Because there's multiple creatures here.
Humanity also uses
I remember a
to
few
our
things
advantage.
about this.
Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its
I'm
richness
not gonna spoil that. That glitch will never scare even a baby.
nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is
Can you
harvested
eat it?
and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality.
That's cool.
The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so. But due to
I think it will
its
taste
uncommon
good.
appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
Now, if this was a... Wait, why does that look so real? That has to be rhubarb. Now, if this was a real plant, I would actually like to eat that. Like, I think it would taste like burnt Spam. Spam tastes good. Best canned meat. An ad. These ads are just showing up for no reason. Nope. I'm not using for profits. Oh, I forgot you can't fast forward ads because it's unfair. YouTube, why do you keep doing weird crap? I'm looking at you. What? He's back? There's a new colonel?
Appearance and
That's
taste,
upsetting.
it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
It should be in
Crawl
cuisines.
also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a notable
I remember this part about it. Like, all of the other creatures come from this little fleshy squishy thing. Probably squishy like this guy. Probably just a little bit squishier. It would probably burst like an egg yolk.
May develop on one of the branches.
That's how they remove it
Fall off and
to
grow into
eat
a
the crawl.
functioning organism and go to live on as an independent animal.
This is like the most unique thing analog horror has ever done. And I love that.
This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing.
I have short reactions. Not like it's not an attention span thing, but I just want you guys to have a better experience watching this with me. And I'm not looking at the camera, but I am now. Why do I always forget to look at the camera?
The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
Are they bugs?
Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are commonly known to have
That's horrifying.
round head,
Why do they look like that?
ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also
Like-
equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs,
Oh.
and other characteristics.
Oh. A trimming could never look like that.
They all share in common is
Is that a robot?
they leave meat tissue and are a maximum
Well,
of
they're
20
siblings.
centimeters length, no larger than a basketball.
They're basketball sized?
Each life starts
Since
with
when?
separation from the crawl. You will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore,
It's literally just a skinned raccoon. Because these creatures don't need skin. That's a weird survival fact. No wonder they're called living meat.
able to hunt, feed, and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers.
Ooh, I like scavenger animals. They're rare.
Including
At least the amount of them.
fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals.
It's not that
Although
disturbing.
its appearance is unsightly,
Sorry if that creeped you out. That does not scare me.
fleeing,
I
screeching,
know I'm not
hiding
trying to look cool.
because of its
What's that?
defensive trick.
What's hey at the bottom right of the screen? Hey, what is that picture? That looks weird. Slightly creepy.
It lies near the bottom of the food chain.
Duh.
Easily overpowered
Such a crawl was at the bottom. Or was it?
naturally, its population
I was right.
would eventually die out.
Ah.
Which is not the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nymphs, keeping up their numbers.
They're the most common.
Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl.
Oh, except that one little part of America. Good.
Reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years.
Wait a minute. If they're only produced by the crawl, but why do they need to be mature? That's weird.
Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has
Oh.
even considered them
He's in your... That trimming took I'm in your walls to the next level.
them digging through trash bins and making excessive.
They're just raccoons.
Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets.
I mean, do those things bleed? What? I don't know why I'm doing this.
And relatively domesticate them. Nuisance or not, trimmings are a
Oh, it's the same. Use the same
their
image.
plentiful numbers to their skittish nature. They are truly a thing to behold. The next species on our list is the meat snake.
You mean the letter S?
The meat
What
snake
was that? Let's pause at the right time.
Trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold. The next species on our list is the meat snake.
Oh, I didn't pause it. Doesn't matter anyways.
The meat snake is a worm-like creature made of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane.
Wait, they have bones.
Its size varies during its lifespan,
Right.
depending on how much it consumes.
Does it have two mouths? Or is that its tongue?
When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a
That's just a bloodworm.
few centimeters in length.
Oh, they bleed when they come out.
Reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length. The meat snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living.
So if you want to pet one, you can. No, I won't go do that. Hey, why does that background look like a Venus or Mercury? Which one? It looks like Saturn without the rings.
Organisms. A meat snake locates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment.
Oh, that's it. That's what it is.
Decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food.
So it's like a lion, but it can't chew because you know how their tongue is like sandpaper. Go. That you can cut your flesh like sandpaper. Pepper.
This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow
It is a
the
snake.
body whole.
Wait,
Once
doesn't it lick the meat off like this? Like a weird
the
kid.
entire body is consumed,
It's short for kitty.
stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin, and the connection point.
What about the
between
bones?
Others chemicals will then prevent and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible.
Okay.
After that, the
Humans
remaining
don't do
flesh and
that.
bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the
Oh, these things never poop. Imagine being constipated for your whole life.
meat snake.
Hold on, let me go check some other. Still not in green. Unfortunately. Nobody's been looking at that for a long time.
Parts like skulls, pelvises, and fingernails will be excreted.
Fingernails.
Speaking of skulls,
They eat dead
will take the
humans.
skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to what that one has consumed.
Hey, that's how you know they're unique. What, they eat dead rhinos too? Because that one had a rhino skull.
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's lifespan.
It's like Kirby. It's like the copy ability, but it's only to its head. Like it can morph its head. Like if I ate a whole box of cereal whole, what? My head turns into this thing.
Depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
Hey, if you feed this thing for like how long you can, and until you die, it could possibly live forever. It's like the immortal jellyfish, but its immortalness only relies on eating.
The meat
Kind of
snake
gluttonous,
has no predators
but it's a snake.
disease due to its preserving chemicals.
Oh.
The only significant ways a meat snake may die is through certain
We should use it for medicine. In this alternate universe, at least. Like, I'm dying. Okay, let me just get the meat snake stomach acid. Hooray!
fission, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating.
Burning makes sense, but the complete destruction.
Meat snake is the only member of the
Ew.
family.
It looks like a skinned finger. Or a skinned normal snake.
When a meat snake reaches an excessive size and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself into.
Wait, what did it say?
Meat snake is the only member of the Carnies family that is able to reproduce.
You forgot about the crawl? The crawl's like, are you stupid?
When a meat snake reaches an excessive size and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis.
Mitosis. I know what mitosis is. So this is my finger, and it's about to. It could reproduce, and then it goes. That's how the meat snake does it.
There's separate ways of living on its two distinct organisms.
Huh? Do they have the same skull? Does the skull like get like melted, and then once they're done splitting in half, the skull like morphs into the original shape? I'm making up new biology stuff. I'm that smart.
hot, not too cold.
Ah. Hey, I'm not gonna say what state I live in, but the right half of America. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't want to dox myself. But they're around where I am. They're saying this is not real. Wait, why? How is it in Greenland at all? Most of Russia, Madagascar is available for some reason. It's not spicy hot. The bottom of smaller Africa, that's what I call it, looks burnt. Looks like.
Population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes.
So you should have put that into the map too, idiot.
Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies.
Makes sense.
Used to dispose of deceased animals.
All of them make sense.
Not caring of any
So if you have wait, why? In this universe, how comes is there like a meat snake room? Okay, I've added 10 minutes to this video.
only acting offensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame. Overall, meat snakes are a marvelous
Oh, it's trying to change a skull. Or is that like a taxidermy?
creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you
I should do like live reactions. This video doesn't turn too long.
Our next creature is the mimic.
Oh no.
The mimic. The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny
That's a skinwalker.
humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, without an exaggerated feature.
If humans are monkeys, but this thing's not a monkey, then what ape-like creature is it if it's not a monkey? We are monkeys. That's not a monkey, that's a skinwalker.
Length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely.
That's a long tooth. Like, if I took my tooth out right now, it would definitely not be as long.
Ideal for biting down on meat and swallowing chunks whole.
It's like a snake, but it actually bites.
Comprised entirely of human flesh.
Don't just pause like that.
Because of this, they are found solely around human-populated areas. The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek.
Oh, it looks like he was starved for 10 years.
The young mimic will hunt small animals, swimming larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life.
Oh no, I'm prepared.
Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human-populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects
Okay,
to conceal
okay, I'm not a wuss or anything, but I just want to skip this part.
Linger too long to search for prey, then we'll move on.
Be safe and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs.
They're around every single heavy populated area, and there's like a jump scare part coming up. That's like the worst part of this video. And plus it can give sensitive people heart attacks, so I'm not gonna show that.
Next up, the harvester. The harvester.
I like that it represents the grass.
Harvester is a large,
Is that a jellyfish on land?
amount of tendrils spreading from the base. The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter. diameter.
Why is it a bulb?
On the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally. The harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in a unique and deadly way. A harvester
It's a
is
crawl?
one node that will grow into a harvester. Instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach.
And then the son betrays his own mom. And then she gets absorbed. That's probably what happens. Slowly gets fossilized into the bulb.
Surface of the ground. The harvester is equipped with two types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface,
Looks like a rack of barbecue ribs. Yum!
extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them. That
A
part
vein?
types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis. The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting. Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently. Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out,
It's white
the
now.
second type of
That's how you know it's
tendrils
pale.
come out. They lie below the
I'm
spine
peach
with
colored.
claws. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients.
Yeah, because they absorbed their own mother.
These tendrils sense the blood and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards.
What? Oh, it's these ones, but you should really let us know. Because it looks like the ground's gonna send it to somewhere that's not good, but mentioned a lot in the Bible.
This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground.
So it drinks the blood?
Secure.
So like if you put a bottle...
Continue to
If you put a bottle of soda with this guy, so that technically means like it would eat plastic, which is definitely not good for it. So you kill it with the plastic, but before that happens, since your big red head, it can be a nice juicy drink. All drink is juicy.
scraps.
The people watching
Absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the
this video I'm gonna make in the future, which is today.
bulb houses all the vital
That looks like an egg.
glands that pump into the spine.
Just cut it in half.
Transfer the usable energy. The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth. That attracts more animals.
That's genius. So like, is it like poop or something? That's how. So if you eat the food, you wanna put some gloves on and put your poop outside, and then attract more cows, pigs, and chickens, and plants, because that's how the poop works. So then the animals will get attracted to the food. You grab the plants or the animals or both, just depends. And then you take them and then you eat them. And then you poop it out. Oh, and then you throw in the yard again. That's basically how the harvester works.
Society does try to put us in a box, especially...
Not this stupid ad again. He looks old.
Which then attracts more animals.
Genius.
A strange behavior the harvester displays is its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by
Yeah, but what if it wants smaller animals?
unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time.
True.
Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing. Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous. The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forest.
Hey, it's in South. Come on, man.
If you are struck by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% possible.
Just find a cure for the venom, most likely. Boom, you cured the crawl. Not the harvester.
To avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking,
How?
take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around.
Nice signs. I wonder if they're real signs.
Browse dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife. This is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic.
Ah!
This may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks,
Big Red.
water bottles,
Not sponsored.
an object and lightly toss it towards the ball and away from your escape route.
My sort of strategy was correct. Like, it would accidentally poison itself. It would accidentally eat the plastic. But hey, at least it gets a final treat before it gets poisoned. Is that plastic? I bet that's not what plastic is, but it would be like this. This tastes kind of funky. And then the bulb just slowly shrinks. And sort of decomposes. How do the animals not notice that big bulb? That's weird. Are they stupid?
Distracting the ball for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the ball. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance.
Grab a 6-pack of Big Red, not sponsored.
You until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal. Next up is the host. The host of influence.
That's a dumb
The host
name.
of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a
From what I remember of this, it's kind of both.
organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
The lower half of the host is comprised of a massive fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding. On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are a hollow, pear-like structure extending outwards. These
Pear?
pores are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These spores
Stinky breath. Blech.
clear of them at all costs. Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
Why that
The
specifically?
host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The source released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism releases the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism.
Oh no, it's in my brain. What does it do now?
Show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection, the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change. appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination. Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you or someone you know
These are
shows these
gibberish
symptoms,
movements.
contact poison control or emergency services. After
What was that for?
6 to 7 hours after infection,
Please do not make 6-7 jokes. This was 2022. It was 3 years before Van Bloom, so you guys can shut up.
cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the infected makes the
Don't walk.
host,
Stop walking.
they will be
Trip
out
them.
in front of it.
Yeah, cut their legs off.
And the host will promptly gut and remove those organs.
Oh.
The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps. However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection,
36
the infection
hours?
will wear off and return back to
Wait, what? Does it know which host it is? So like, hey, I'm gonna produce these spores. The guy goes to the wrong host, and then the host is like, "You should be here by now." While the other host is like, "Yeah, I got his meal. I got 2 at once. Ah, good day." That's basically my logic. Or does it? Or each powder or is unique, or each host's powder is unique to itself, I guess. Like the meat snake's skulls and humans
If the host is unable to find prey or doesn't
and
like its current
trimmings.
location, it will uproot itself and move to a new location.
Cool.
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one makes getting
Oh, there's only
without
2.
the host very daunting.
Just don't breathe near them. They have the worst STDs possible.
And should be avoided at all costs. Next, the monoliths. The monoliths. The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972 in the area. There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds. The monolith is a Titanic-sized being.
Titanic?
Roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly
Nah, boy, that big boy.
torso.
He looks like a key.
The creature itself
Like if you close the monolith's legs,
tightly woven
legs,
together to form
put those arms back in.
strands
That's a key. You got a key.
fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle with a hole in its center.
Ah.
On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages.
They're like just as thick as fingers.
At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away.
What's up? Why does every creature hurt the earth in one way?
Stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in. During this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of were making their
So many sensors.
fellow and the strongest appendages of the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough to hop the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast.
Wrong.
Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
What just happened?
Topping pizzas for $6.99 each, or get 2 burgers for the same price. Your choice.
2 burgers? You got 2 pizzas for the price of 2 burgers. Damn.
Vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
I like this animation.
unscathed.
The infinite food glitch. Well, just tie the tendrils. Then we got infinite spam.
Ever since, the monoliths stand silently. Now only a grand
Oh yeah, they're keeping all that weird spam to themselves. Rude.
will be adding more questions to these beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is
That's it for today's video. Next is Dr. Nowhere's compilation of weird monsters. Goodbye. Let's hope the audio's not skipped on this one.